I've made 2 perfect players and locked them at a club for 100 years. I have also frozen their attributes so they will be able to carry on playing for those 100 years. I guess we call them brothers if you want. Sheffield brothers. One's at Sheffield Wednesday and one's at Sheffield United. It's just, brothers, I guess, if you want. Whatever you want from this one. It's a versus. It's 2 players this time, not the Max Youth Rating International side of things that you all know and love, but no, 2 players. How will they do over 100 years? Let's get into it. I don't know what you're saying already, ladies and gentlemen. Sheffield United are in the Premier League on Football Manager. No, I've swapped them out for, I think it was Leicester, maybe. I know they came down in real life and I could have got an updated database, but I didn't do that simply because messing around with somebody else's database can be a little bit janky. So it was easy enough to just take Leicester and swap them with Sheffield United, to be perfectly honest. So there you go. We've got Sean Sheffield, Wednesday, and Samuel Sheffield, United. There you go. Sheffield Wednesday and Sheffield United. They're the players. There's Sean with his fucking wrong skin. Got the wrong skin on, ladies and gentlemen. There we go. I've changed it. I'm leaving all that in. The SAS24 skin, of course, the best skin on Football Manager, certainly in my opinion. You all ask in the comments, what skin am I using? The SAS24 skin. Loads of different variations for laptop, for PC, updates all the bloody while. Amazing. So go and get the skin if you want it, I guess. Sean, there he is, mid-journeyed up. Of course he is. I'm not sure what's going on with the kit, but yeah. Model Citizen, their hidden attributes are perfect. They are the perfect player. The idea is these two are going to be the Messi and Ronaldo for the next 100 years. They are going to be competing. We're going to be looking at Premier Leagues, Champions Leagues. I mean, they're both English, so internationally it'll be similar. However, more caps, more goals, and more Ballon d'Ors. We'll do some form of scoreboard towards the end, and if it's very close, I might do some sort of mathematical breakdown. I've not even checked the results at the end of this, so for all we know, one team dominates, the other team might not. Now, Sheffield United, as I say, I did bring them back from the Premier League, so they've probably got a stronger squad at this moment in time. Here's Samuel, just for all your info. Future transfer to Saudi Arabia in 21-23, as you can see up there. The transfers are Sodor, so we're not going to be going further than the 21-23. It's the 100 years, and that is it. I don't know why I said that so aggressively, like it was a threat, but there we go. That is it. Aggressive. Yeah. Right. Let's calm it all down, shall we? Sam Sheffield, Sean Sheffield, brothers. Sons of Sandra Sheffield, if you want. I don't know. Bit more alliteration for you. Sheffield Wednesday. I've put £100 million in their bank account. I've given them no budget. They've got £5 million to spend in the first, and they've got £1 million wage budget. I've done exactly the same for Sheffield United. £100 million in their bank account, £5 million in their budget, and £1 million wage budget. Now, Sheffield United are paying almost double what Sheffield Wednesday are on wages, so they won't be able to get as many players in. But having said that, Sheffield Wednesday have only got £5 million, so will they be able to get players in? I'm not too sure. But I wanted to start them off on an even playing field, or as even as I could, and we've not done the Steel City Derby at all in any experiment so far on the channel in over 2 years. And I'm not a million miles away from Sheffield, my hometown. So yeah, I feel like it's a bit of a crime that I've not done this. So here we are, Sheffield United, Sheffield Wednesday. Here we go, ladies and gentlemen. Both in the Championship. The Championship is as follows. The season preview, Sheffield United are favourites to win it. Sheffield Wednesday, 13th. That being said, both Sheffield brothers are up front in the Media Dream 11. Should we just go forward 1 year and just see if they both go up? Yeah. Okay, they have. They have both gone up in the first season. Sheffield United winning the league with 100 points, 87 goals for, 38 against. Sheffield Wednesday getting automatic promotion as well as Leeds going up via the playoffs. Leeds. And for all of you keep asking in the comments, yes, the Fresh Prince of West Yorkshire series is going to be coming back soon. Season 3 is being played. Season 2 is being edited. It takes a long time to edit those episodes and a long time to play. And I'm enjoying playing it. I don't want to rush through it. So I'm keeping an episode back because it's been such a long time since the first one. I'm hoping there's going to be a bit more consistency going forward. So I want to get a couple in the bank. Sure, you understand. But it is on its way back, the Leeds save. And let me tell you, I'm loving it. Although Season 3's not started off great. Spoiler. That's a different video. Another cross promotion for a video that is not out or not going to be coming out in the near future. So yeah. Sheffield United, Sheffield Wednesday both going up. Who was the top scorer, ladies and gentlemen? Well, we'll go look at the top goal scorer now. It was Sam Sheffield United who got 41. His brother got 37 and 2 less assists, so only 15, whereas Sam got 17. So first blood to Sam in the stronger squad. Understandable. And again, a lot of you have been requesting a tutorial on how to do the Mid-Journey faces. So that is going to be coming in the near future as well. So loads of different content coming on the channel. So if you've not already, please do subscribe so you can stay up to date with everything that's going on the channel, I guess. Yeah. The energy in that subscription plea was great to begin with, wasn't it? And it really petered off. So just subscribe, like the video, all that jazz. This took ages to set up as well. 100-year sim. 100 years. I know it's only small fry from the 200-year international ones, but trust me, this took a while. This took a bloody while. Right. Both in the Premier League and in terms of said Premier League, here we go. The season preview is stating, well, Sheffield Wednesday are rumoured to finish bottom of the league. Sheffield United 14th. Both players, of course, in the Media Dream 11. Have they been capped for England? They've both been capped. Sam has got 3 in 5, whereas Sean has got none in 3. Wow, he's coming off the bench in the Euros. 3 goals for Sam Sheffield in the group stage. Happy days. Not really too much to sort of dwell on at this juncture. They have both been doing pretty well. If you look at the NXGN, I don't think this is going to contribute towards the end. Jacoby Minter and Evan Ferguson and Ruben van Bommel. Not bad. Right, so neither of them won the NXGN award, but quite possibly will in this next season. They're both in the Premier League. We're going to go one more year just to see if they both stay up. Well, would you look at that? Sheffield United, rumoured to finish 14th. They exceeded expectations, finishing 13th. But Sheffield bloody Wednesday, rumoured to finish 20th. They finished 5th, merging my sentences together. So excited I am. The excitement is palpable. It's done me in. Champions League football for Sheffield Wednesday. Bloody hellfire. 58 goals scored. The award winners. Player of the year, Bukayo Saka. Of course it is. He always wins player of the year. Young player, Sean Sheffield. Happy days, 30 goals. That's going to be hard to beat. And it wasn't beaten. 30, just 24 for Sam. Erling Haaland back on 18. So Sheffield Wednesday have got £33 million in the bank, whereas Sheffield United have minus £32 million. Bloody hell. Wage budget of nearly 2 million. Sheffield Wednesday, wage budget of just 1.5. Has Danny Roll done some good stuff with his transfer business? He bought Chiquinho from Wolves. Cesar Huerta, Daniel Brown. I mean, £88 million spent in that second, at the end of, well, in that first season. Is it? I don't know. £88 million spent here. They have spent quite well. Damien Pizarro from Colo Colo. See Colo Colo and you automatically think Wonder Kid. I do anyway. Vicente Pizarro, he is a player, let me tell you that for free. Hate to hark back to the Leeds save, but got him with the lead. Got him with Leeds. Very good. Very, very good. 149 potential ability. I feel like he's got better than that on mine. He looks much better on mine. Much better. Anyway, Sheffield United. Chris Wilder. £84 million he spent here. £29 million on Harry Winks. £23 million on Ross Barkley. £58 million there. Any big signings? Harry Wilson from Fulham. So he spent quite big, and that's why they're £33 million in the hole. And didn't do as well, did they? Did not do as well. The season preview, well, still thinks they're going to be 14th. They've not improved at all. Sheffield Wednesday, though, the media think they're going to finish 12th, despite having Champions League football. Now, Champions League football might be a distraction and might be an issue. That being said, it's going to give them some good money, which is going to potentially help them improve the squad. And they're probably going to be able to, if they buy well, this is the catalyst for them to kick on. Genuinely, if they buy a couple of good wonder kids, they're set and they will take the lead in this experiment. No trophies, though, so far. The FA Cup, no one got to the FA Cup final, and the Carabao Cup, no one's done anything there. Ipswich getting to the Carabao Cup final last season. So no trophies so far. I mean, we're not counting the Championship trophy. The trophies we're going to be counting are, I guess, domestic cups. We're going to be counting Champions Leagues, Ballon d'Ors, Premier Leagues, and I guess Golden Boots. So Golden Boots, one each, because Samuel was one in the Championship and then Sean won in the Premier League. Does the Championship one count? I think he's got to, hasn't it? Because it was there to be won. They could have both won it. Does the Championship trophy count? If it comes down to it, if that's the deciding factor, then yes. But I'm going to say no. The Championship trophy does not count. Controversial early doors, but I'm making that judgment call. Right, they're both in the Premier League. Happy days. I'm going to jump forward now. We're going to go forward to 2033, so they'll be 10 years into this experiment. See how we're getting on. Okay, so as we can see here, they are both still in the English Premier Division. Sam Sheffield has got 110 caps for England and 105 goals, whereas his brother, Sean, just the 59 caps and 53 goals. Very much a bit part player. As you can see here, more goals for Sam Sheffield more goals for Sean, 228, but far more games, 291. Why has he played so many more games, despite the fact he's played considerably less international games? Why is he worth so much? What's his future transfer? 5 million. Sean's future transfer, is also 5 million. So why is he worth 2.5 to 7.6, but Sam's worth 36 to 109? Riddle me that one, ladies and gentlemen. Right, let's go to the Premier League. So, of course, we were last here and we saw Sheffield Wednesday take the advantage. And again, they get Europa League football the following season. Sheffield United up in 11th. Again, they got 7th. Sheffield United down in 15th. So it is, well, I was just about to say, is Sheffield Wednesday domination here. They're getting no points for finishing ahead of them in the league. Is that controversial? I don't know. I mean, look, I'm open to suggestions for the scoring system for these type of experiments because I like this idea. And so far, I'm having an absolute blast doing this experiment. So I'm very happy to do this with other teams, other positions. Maybe do 3 Wonder Kids. Who knows? Or maybe just do max ability, not perfect. And of course, still freeze it. Yeah, absolutely. But, you know, we'll see. Sheffield United, 7th anyway in 2028. Oh my God, they've been relegated on 23 points. Sheffield Wednesday up in 14th. Sheffield Wednesday in 17th, nearly getting relegated. Sheffield Wednesday, 12th. 10th. Sheffield United back up, back down. Jesus Christ. Administration in hell. I'm in a nightmare. Thomas Tuchel's in charge. Thiago Motta's in charge of Sheffield Wednesday. They're £85 million in the hole. Sheffield United, £3.6 million in the hole. Sheffield Wednesday 10th again, and then alphabetical. They were at present day. So I did not expect Sheffield United to be back in the Championship so many years. So where have they been finishing then? Let's have a look at the competitions. Oh, they have yo-yoed, haven't they? So they went down to the Championship, finished 3rd, then they came back up as champions, then went straight back down, then they came back up most recently as champions. So here we are again, both teams in the Premier League. Season preview. Well, 13th. You think Sheffield United are going to finish 10th for Sheffield Wednesday. Of course, both players still top of the pile. Not even checked who's been winning the league. It's been Arsenal. It's Newcastle in 2026. Happy days. Graham Carrick. Who's he? He's caretaker. Why is he? What's happened? What's happened? What the sackings? They've sacked Eddie Howe. They've sacked Zidane. They've sacked Jurgen Klopp after nearly 6 years and a Premier League win. Vincenzo Italiano sacked. But Arsenal have won the league a hell of a lot of times. Zinedine Zidane is in charge. Mikel Arteta, after 12 years, was sacked. He's now unemployed. He's only been sacked in 2032, though. He's probably taking a little break after all the success he's had at Arsenal. That time, Ralph Watch, he's already gone. Bloody hell. Has he been the manager of Austria? He was. For 362 days. We can't check him. Well, there's your Ralph Watch. Underwhelming. Apologies, ladies and gentlemen. Go on, can Finlay Shrimpton save the day? I could spell it. Finlay Shrimpton. Gone. No, not in it. Not in it. There's your Shrimp Watch. Ralph Watch and Shrimp Watch. Underwhelming. This experiment better bloody deliver. No trophies then so far. Should we have a look at the FA Cup? Oh, excuse me. In 2025, Sheffield Wednesday, an FA Cup. Beating Chelsea in the final. Sheffield Wednesday, happy days in 2025. In 2026. 2 in a row for Brighton. Vincent Kompany. Of course, Vincent Kompany's in charge. And look at this. Who's this Buonanotte? But he looks pretty good, doesn't he? Facundo Buonanotte, 177 potential. Wonder what it is, 150 to 180 probably. Range, 3.5 from Rosario Central. £112 million to £335 million he's worth. Fair play. How long's Vincent Kompany been there? 4 years. 7 cup wins. What are they? Europa League, FA Cup, Super Cup, 2 Europa Leagues, 2 FA Cups. Oh, he's just... Vinny Comp's just insane, isn't he? Carabao, nothing, just a runner-up for Sheffield Wednesday against Arsenal. So they've definitely had the upper hand in the opening few years. Now, there is something that we do need to address. The top goal scorer. Well, as you can see here in the Premier League, it's currently 3-1 to Sam Sheffield. And he's not even been in the Premier League that many times. If we go back down to the Championship, why are they not playing? I don't know what's been going on. But for some reason, for a few years, for 5 years or something, they weren't playing. And then they've started to come back into the team and they are now playing again. So I'm not sure what's been going on. But for a few years here, they weren't playing. So we've got a bit of dead zone in like years 5 to year 10. But as you can see, they're back in the Premier League. And yeah, they're doing pretty well. So what's happened? I don't know. But we're 20 more years further on. We're in 2053 now. So we've unofficially come forward. What I was saying before that was, does it count if they've been top goal scorer in the Championship when the other guys in the Premier League? But they weren't playing. So anyway, for some reason, at 2033, they've started playing again. Why? Don't know. So in terms of the past winners for the Premier League, well, we've got some winners on the board. Sheffield Wednesday took the lead in 2040, 1-0. Sheffield United made it 1-1. Then Sheffield United made it 2-1. Instantly hit back Sheffield Wednesday, making it 2-2. And then Sheffield United making it 3-2 in 2052. So it's 3-2 at the 30-year mark. Interesting stuff. Now, of course, we already had an FA Cup win for Sheffield Wednesday, but we've got 1, 2, 3 more, making it 4-0. Sheffield United hitting back 4-1, 5-1, 5-2, 5-3. There you go. Carabao Cup. This is not going to be the be-all and end-all, but as you can see here, is 3-2 to Sheffield United. A nice few runners-up, as we can see. And Champions Leagues, we've got lots of runners-up. And Sheffield Wednesday did break the deadlock in 2047. Replied instantly in 2048 by Sheffield United, beating Sheffield Wednesday in the final. And then Sheffield United beat Ajax to make it 2-1. 2048 then. Neither of them scored in the final. Can't generate the match report. So lots of goals. 220 in 209 caps for Sean for England, and 219 in 219 for Sam. So they both played at the same time. Information, retired in 2042 internationally. Retired in 2051. Okay, so he carried on because he wasn't playing enough, in my opinion. England did win quite a few Euros while they were there. Just the one World Cup in 2042. Interesting. So the Golden Ball is basically, okay. So Sean Sheffield won it in 27-28, and then he's won it 1-2. Look at this. Hickam Brune from OGC Nice won the Golden Ball, went and signed for Sheffield Wednesday for free. Oh my God. Won the Ballon d'Or 2 more times in a row, 3 years in a row, and he went for free. So he's just won 14 in a row as Sean. So that's, 14 in a row. His brother's not even in contention. Oh, he is. He's in contention a bit in the 40s. So hang on, he's won 14 in a row, and he won one back here, so that's 15. 15-0 in World Golden Balls. The top goal scorer, well, the first 10 years it was 3-1 to Sam Sheffield. We're not counting the championship. Then we had 5 years of just, I don't know what happened. But hey, look, it's Football Manager throws up these curveballs sometimes. It's fixed itself for the rest of the experiment. Hopefully. We might have another dead pit period. But hey, if we do, we do. We're going to roll with it, ladies and gentlemen. We're going to keep continuing on. So, in the next few years, since we were last here, we've had Sheffield United once. 5 for Sheffield Wednesday. So 5-2, 6-2, 7-2, 7-5, 7-6, 8-6, 8-7, 8-8, 10-8 to Sheffield Wednesday. So 10-8 to Sean Sheffield. He was 3-1 down. We're now all level. It's 11 apiece. And the trophies are very close. The trophies are very close. It's just the Golden Ball that's just completely annihilating him from his brother. Both 47 years old, as you can see here. Happy days. Okay, so at 2053, we are 30 years into 100. We're not even halfway through, ladies and gentlemen. We had to go another 20 years just because something weird was happening. And yeah, so there we go. Shall we? How far do we go now? Shall I go another 30? So we're 60 years in. Then the final will be a 40-year jump. I think so. I think that's what we're going to do. Who am I talking to here? You guys aren't watching this live. Let's go another 30 years. Don't forget to subscribe. Do for this is bang, jump, boom. Look at that. Look at that graphic. Lovely. 30 years then. 77 years young. Sam Sheffield does not train. We've seen this before, haven't we? I mean, of course, he's 77 years old. His bravery's at 16. Injuries. He's got a lot of injuries. He's getting a lot of little niggles and knocks. A lot of niggles and knocks. And look at that. 2,000 goals apiece for the pair of them. Unbelievable stuff. On we go to let's go and look straight away at the Premier League. And look at that. The past winners, well, we can see here. Sheffield United won the most recent season at 20 points clear of Sheffield Wednesday. And Sam is top goal scorer on 30. One ahead of his brother on 29. We have got loads of wins here for Sheffield United and Sheffield Wednesday. So let's go back to 2053, where we saw Wolves had just won the Premier League. I don't think we mentioned the fact that Wolves had won the Premier League, but Wolves won and Sheffield United and Wednesday were second and third, respectively. And the score was 3-2 at that point, I believe, wasn't it? Then straight away we come back and we've got winners upon winners upon winners here. Sheffield Wednesday, Sheffield United, Sheffield Wednesday. Well, that makes it 4-all straight away. And then Sheffield Wednesday with another 4. 8-4, 9-4, 9-5. Then 9-6, 10-6, but then we go 10-8, 11-8. I'm losing count now, so I'm going to have to go back through and count, but I've just lost my way. But as you can see, the last decade has been dominated by Sheffield. And Wolves are like, who the fuck are Wolves? What's happened to Wolves? Why are Wolves so dominant in this experiment? 2 Champions Leagues for them Can you believe that? It's interesting though with Wolves because we've got some videos with Wolves coming out soon. But it's exactly the same as last year where we're trying to go season without conceding a goal, over 500 goals in the league and getting relegated all with the perfect squad. The cross promotion in this video. Telling you about what's to come. The spoilers. Anyway, Wolves interfering in the Sheffield party. So Sheffield Wednesday. In this experiment, Sheffield Wednesday have 16. Sheffield United have 13. And last time we were here, we saw Sheffield United win the FA Cup. So Sheffield United won the FA Cup here. So it was 5-3 to Sheffield Wednesday, if you remember correctly. And then, a win apiece, 6-4. And again, 7-5, 7-6, 7-7. We're all squared up here in the 2070s. 8-7, 8-8, 9-8 to Sheffield United, 9-all. Oh, how close is it? 10-9 to Sheffield Wednesday, 10-all. Sheffield United beating Sheffield Wednesday in their final. The first time that's happened. It might just be. And that's most recently, 2083. What was that? 10-all? 11-all? That's 10-all. That's 10 apiece. It is very close, isn't it? Let's go to the Champions Leagues then. So, of course, we were here and it was 2-1 to Sheffield United, wasn't it? Sheffield Wednesday, look how many times they've been runner-up. 5 times run up and actually lost to Sheffield United in the final. Could be worth a bonus point in another experiment, but in this one, we've not quite delved into a scoring system, but we may well do that just like we did on the international side of things in those match youth rating experiments. So anyway, it's 2-1 to Sheffield United in Champions Leagues, and they've instantly won against Sheffield Wednesday in the final, making it 3-1. Sheffield Wednesday hit back 3-2, 3-3, 4-3. Overall, 5-4 to Sheffield Wednesday, beating Sheffield United in the final. Look at Chelsea runner up here. 4 in 5 years, winning a couple of them as well. That's 6-all, is that? 7-6, 8-6, 9-6, 9-7, 10-7, maybe? Sorry, Sheffield United have only got 6 Champions Leagues, so I've miscounted there. So there's 6 Champions Leagues for Sheffield United. Sheffield Wednesday have got 10, so it's 10-6. Now the Golden Ball then. Wow. So ever since he won those 14 in a row, he's not won again. None of them have won again. Some players for Sheffield Wednesday have done well, but they've not won the Golden Ball. I'm confused as to why. And it was 11-all last time we were here. Oh, wow. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13 for Sheffield Wednesday. Whereas if we go back and look at Sheffield United, we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Just 5. 24-16. Ballon d'Ors remain at 15-0. So it looks at the moment like Sean is having the better career. They've won more Premier Leagues, more Champions Leagues, same FA Cups, and he's got more Ballon d'Ors and more Golden Boots. I can't believe Sam has never won Ballon d'Or. We've not even been counting Carabao Cups. We'll have a quick look over that. I'm not going to go through and count them. But it looks... Sheffield United have got more, have they? 8 in this experiment. Sheffield Wednesday have 6. There we go. 8-6 in Carabao Cups. Meh, it is what it is. Right, well, we are 60 years into the experiment. We've got another 40 years to go. Nothing more to say. Let's go and do it. Okay, here's the shortlist. They're currently 100 years old apiece. Date of birth, 1st of the 6th, 2006. Current date, 21-23. Capped at 100 years. Bravery down at 15. Can play all over the park. The retrain of positions is insane. He still doesn't train. He's not trained for over 30 years. Over 40 years. 40 years ago. And look at that. His physicals are deteriorating. Oh, he didn't play much that season there. He's probably had quite a few injuries. Over 3,000 goals apiece. There is 53 goals between them and over 500 games more for Sean. So, you can't really say much about their goal scoring record for their games. They've both done phenomenally well. Let's go to the Premier League then. So in 2083, Sheffield United had won ahead of Wolves, and it was 13 for Sheffield United, 16 for Sheffield Wednesday in this scoreboard. Sheffield United again, and again, and again. Sheffield Wednesday, though, popping back up with one, retaking the lead when it was 16-all, I believe. 17 apiece here in the 2089 season. Sheffield United ahead of Sheffield Wednesday. Wolves just knocking at the door, actually interfering with Sheffield United's dominance there. And again, Sheffield Wednesday back with a brace. Sheffield United and Wednesday again with another brace. Sheffield United, another brace for Sheffield Wednesday. Oh, they're pulling clear. Oh, well. 6 in a row. 6 in a row. And then how many runners up? 6 runners up in a row. Brentford and Man United winning it. 2 unlikely winners. I can make the joke. I'm a United fan. Give over the comments. 2 more for Wednesday, 2 more for Sheffield United. Wednesday again with another couple. And then it's just been hot potatoed back and forth between them. United interfering again. Tottenham sort of sticking their nose into other people's business over here. So, Premier Leagues then. The phone lines are now closed. Please do not call in. You may still be charged, but the votes have been counted and verified, and the Premier League winners tally is 34-24 in favour of Sheffield Wednesday. On to the FA Cup. Walsall have just beaten Man City in the final. 4th in the Premier Division. Walsall, excuse me. Okay. And, well, look at this. You can see Sheffield United and Sheffield Wednesday. Sheffield United more so than Wednesday, really, but quite a few trophies. It was 10 apiece. Sheffield Wednesday are coming back into it in more recent times. Let's have a look at that. Well, to be honest, I said Sheffield United were doing pretty well, but I've actually just gone through and counted the scores, and they only got to 16. They only won 6, whereas Sheffield Wednesday have actually clutched it towards the back end of this experiment here in the last decade with 5 wins. They've got 19-16. So the Champions League is going to have to be a tall ask of Champions Leagues for Sheffield United to even consider this close, because I can't see him coming back in Ballon d'Ors, and he was 8 behind in Golden Boots. Let's go to the Champions League then. So it was 10-6 last time in terms of Champions Leagues, but with the other trophies, you've got to say in these 40 years Sheffield United have really got to up their game, and they've got to really come back into it. And there's 2 straight off the bat, and again, oh my god, the comeback's on. Oh, the comeback's not on. I was just about to say as well, Sheffield United beating Sheffield Wednesday in the final in 2090. Sheffield Wednesday returned the favour in 2096. Sheffield United have won 3 since we came back. Sheffield Wednesday have gone and won 4 on the spin. What's that? Like 14-9, 15-9. Oh, another one for Wednesday. And again. Oh, 3 here in 5 years. Sheffield United have snuck 1. And again for Wednesday. And that's the last one. So what's that in total? That makes 21-10 to Sheffield Wednesday. So they've absolutely annihilated it. Golden Ball. No one's won the Golden Ball since... No one's won it since Sean in 2052. I'm very confused as to why. I mean, Player of the Year has been won plenty of times by them both. I mean, it's too much to go and count. As is Footballer of the Year, so it's very confusing. World Team of the Year, all seasons, none of them are in it. How? I just don't know how none of them are in it. Kylian Mbappe, 100 years in, is still in the all-time 11. What? What a career he's had then. So it's just the Premier League and the Golden Boot, but it's all academic from here, really. The top goal scorer, let's go back to 2083, and the score was 24-16 in favour of Sean. I mean, I don't think he can win this experiment. He could be. Do you know what? I go as far as to say, if he wins 56-24 in Golden Boots, shall we give it him? He has to win the Golden Boot every single season from here on in. First season, Sean's won it. So there we go. End of experiment. Sean's done it. A couple for Samuel here. Do you know what? He's keeping pace. I think it's 3 apiece. Oh, 4 in a row. I keep saying this. Oh, look, he's keeping pace. Oh, they're making a comeback. Bang. Sheffield Wednesday just absolutely obliterated. There's another 3 and another 1. Another couple. Oh, Sheffield United coming back into it. So what's that? Let me just go back and count them properly. Okay, so that means that the grand total there is 23-36. So 36-23 in favour of Sheffield Wednesday. So they've won on every single count. Sean has won on every single competition. The Premier League was 34-24. The FA Cup was 19-16. It was 21-10 in Champions Leagues. Ballon d'Or was 15-0, and it was 36-23 in Golden Boots. Did we get any Europa Leagues in the experiment? Probably not. Oh, Sheffield United did win 1 in the 50s. That's it. Any Conference Leagues? Yeah, both teams won a Conference League quite early doors. And of course, they wouldn't have won it in more recent times. No, they didn't, because they were in different competitions. Well, that's the end of today's experiment, ladies and gentlemen. I've had a lovely time making this one. I've very much enjoyed it. I want to do this with more players. I want to do this with different teams. I want to do this with different positions. And maybe some different variations in terms of ability. Let's say max ability, or maybe just world class at 180, and we'll freeze their attributes. I don't know. We'll see. But do let me know any ideas that you've got in relation to this, of how we can improve this and tweak it and make it a little bit better, or any other ideas in general. Also, a potential scoring system for this one, because the comments last time were fantastic when I put the play out for a scoring system in the international arena. And as a collaborative, we've come up with something that I think works pretty well. So something very similar to that, I think. But other than that, thanks for watching. I hope you've enjoyed it. I've had an absolute blast. Do take good care of yourselves, gang, and I'll see you soon.